So what's happening? Big K.A. back in the Stein K. Too good to sleep with a cutter up patron. You know the big dog. He won a ton. We here to top. We here to top. So we got more Schmirky on news. We got an update to keep in tune. So alleged co-conspirators to be brought to LA for detention hearings. So if you don't know, about 5 individuals as well as Lil Durk got locked up for murder for hire for planning or potentially planning to take the life of Quandro Rondo, I like to call him Quandrius Rondrius. Anyways, for the whole King Von thing that happened, yada yada yada. Yeah, I've heard it all before. I ain't gonna backtrack for you. So basically, they was locked up in Chicago, and now they're transferring them to LA because that's where it took place. The shooting that took the life of Lil Pab, Quandro Rondo's cousin, for these detention hearings. So we're gonna see exactly what goes on. Now at this point, I just don't know. Yo, Durk in this little situation. Durk in the situation, bro. We're gonna see. So, several of Durk's associates were arrested last week. The last 2 alleged co-conspirators of Lil Durk in the case regarding his arrest for allegedly orchestrating an attempt to moida the attempted murder of Quandro Rondo have waived detention hearings in Chicago. Chicago's federal courthouse will be brought to Los Angeles, where the alleged crime took place. There, they face the charges stemming from the federal criminal complaint unsealed in California last Friday. The charges include conspiracy to commit murder for hire, committing murder for hire involving a death, and use of a machine gun in a violent crime resulting in death. In total, 5 associates of Durk's Only the Family Collective have been named in the case. Federal prosecutors allege that the group is a hybrid organization that also functions as a criminal gang in addition to a music collective. The complaint against Durk alleges that OTF acts as an association, in fact, of individuals who engage in violence, including murder and assault, at the discretion or direction of Banks, Lil Durk, and to maintain their status in OTF as caught by Megan Cunniff. I ain't gonna lie, Megan Cunniff been reporting a lot of shit. She been everywhere. We've been seeing her in the fucking talking about the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case, but now she everywhere discussing everything. Man. Authorities arrested Durk on his way to Miami airport, where he allegedly had 3 international flights scheduled. The complaint reads Durk, Durk or Banks, aka Lil Durk, put a monetary bounty out for an individual with whom Banks was feuding, known as TB. Taekwon, and I forgot his last name, but that's basically Quandro Rondo. Banks ordered TB's moida, and that the hitman used Banks and OTF-related finances to carry out the murder. And also, I know they've been reporting this a lot of the time, but why would y'all pay for flights and all this other shit with the OTF credit? Like, why? Y'all couldn't give them niggas cash? Anyways, man. I mean, still, they would have seen you take out cash, but still, bro, you a rapper, you take out large sums of cash, they probably wouldn't back. Anyways, man. It further alleges that the move was in retaliation for the 2020 killing of King Von. It's unclear when Durk will travel to Los Angeles for his detention hearing. In retaliation for the 2020 killing of King Von, it's unclear when Durk will travel to Los Angeles for his detention hearing. At his initial hearing last week, his father made an appearance but declined to speak with reporters about the case outside of the courthouse. Be on the lookout. I ain't gonna lie, Durk. It's just a little messy situation. I fought with Durk. Y'all know I fought with Durk. I fought with Durk, bro. But yeah, this situation is just... it's just a messy situation. It's just a really messy situation, and I hate that he has to go through this. Again, it's one of those I can empathize, and I get it, coming from his background, and maybe how much King Von meant to him that he wanted to go do something to Quandro Rondo. Yes, we can see that as feasible. But at some point, Durk, and again, it's easier said than done, because Durk might not be in that point of his life yet. Quandro Rondo wasn't even at that point in his life yet. Now he's very positive and he's preaching forgiveness. He's trying to push peace and all that. But back then, he was on some bullshit. Let's keep it a buck. So again, I could sit here and understand why you did that shit. But I'm not condoning that, bro, at the end of the day. Lil Pab, who y'all had no beef with, but he Quandro cousin, so you gonna ride with Quandro. Like, he died over there. It's just senseless killings or whatever have you. And like, hey, even Joe Budden said it best. Like, King Von and NBA Youngboy was beefing for nothing. Now, the only reason I always say these niggas can never squash their beef, bro, is, again, you could say it's idiotic or we're not mature. When niggas die, bro, it's difficult, bro, to let that shit go. It's difficult to let that shit go, boy. Like, it's hard. So I can't sit here in my right mind and be like, oh, these boys could just be kumbaya and they could just be cool or whatever. It's hard, bro. It's hard. When like blood is spilled and somebody's laying 6 feet under in the dirt, bro, it's hard to let shit go. It's hard to be kumbaya. It's hard to let shit pass. So I'm never gonna sit here and be like, oh, bro, yeah, they could squash that shit. It's okay. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Like, bro, it's difficult as hell. So I can't sit here and look at Durk like, oh, bar none, bro, you too rich for this. At the end of the day, he's human and he's still going through shit, bro. That nigga grieving. Have you ever looked at Durk's eyes, bro? That nigga always looks sad. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga always looks sad. No matter, even if he's smiling, that nigga looks sad. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man. That's really all I gotta say. But he will have his day in court and we'll see exactly what happens. And yeah, that's really all. What do y'all feel? Comments down below. Links in the description. Besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ that while they're doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, try a little bit more to hear me. And I'm gone. Shalom, zoom, peace, y'all. Aye.